Good morning, guys. What a beautiful day it is here in Chicago. It's so nice to be able to wake up without an alarm clock. Anyways, this is a very important video, guys, so please pay attention. I'm about to give you guys a step-by-step plan on starting a successful affiliate marketing business. Yes, so everything in this video is going to pretty much walk you from A to Z on how to create a successful affiliate marketing business. And notice how I say business and not just campaign. Really what we're trying to create here is something big. We're really trying to create a legit business that will continue to earn you passive income for months, if not years to come. So anyways, let's get into that. The first step is to choose your niche. All right, so this is the first step. It's really important that we start with this foundation because everything that we do from here on is going to build upon our chosen niche. So to start, you need to pick a niche that you're either A, knowledgeable about. If you know a lot about a certain topic, like for me, it was home recording, it was audio gear, it was headphones. This gives you a competitive advantage over other people who do not have that same knowledge. Now, when you do have this knowledge about a certain topic, the thing is you're able to speak and market that topic in a way that other people who are unfamiliar with, let's say, home recording are able to do. So it's either something you're knowledgeable about or something you're passionate about. So passion, if you are passionate about a certain topic, you will enjoy working on it for months, if not years to come, and you won't get burned out. Now, there's a lot of debate here versus, do what you love versus do what, makes money. And I think you can find a healthy balance because I think if you are passionate about something, it doesn't really matter what it is. I've seen people make money online with the craziest things. I've heard of a kindergarten teacher or a librarian making study guides and making over $70,000 a month, making these lesson plans and study guides and whatever. So you can literally do anything you want. Now, certain niches are going to be more profitable than others, and I'll get to that in the next video. But something you're passionate about, that's just to keep you going. Even when you're just starting out and you're not making much money, at least you're working on something that you love and it's going to keep you going. The last thing is a pain point. So this is a topic that you have the solution for a common problem. So examples include weight loss, bad acne or skin, people who can't save any money, financial sort of problems. If you have a solution for a problem that many people have, then you can share that. You can teach people how to overcome that using certain products, using, maybe you have a method which involves certain affiliate products. So those right there are basically the main sort of factors in determining what you want to get into in terms of your niche, in terms of your industry, in terms of the market that you choose. So first and foremost, something you're knowledgeable about. I would choose that over something that you're passionate about, simply because it's more important that you have this competitive advantage than you simply like something, right? And then also pain points are very powerful because if you have a pain in your life, you want to get rid of it. You want to take it away. You want a solution for it, and you're willing to pay whatever it is to get rid of that problem. So think about those things. This is just a starting point, but in my next video, I'll reveal the most profitable niches for affiliate marketing. So before you choose a niche right now, just start thinking about it in your head. Start thinking about things you're knowledgeable, passionate about, or certain pain points in your life. And then in the next video, I'll actually give you guys what I, in my experience, have seen as the most profitable niches, and then you can make your decision. Moving on to step 2, create a brand. Okay guys, this one is going to be a mind shift. This one's going to be a game changer for a lot of people because A lot of people, when they get into this, they're thinking get rich quick. They're thinking just create some campaigns that are profitable, and then rinse and repeat. But that's not the case here. What we're trying to do and what I'm trying to teach you guys is to think big. Think long term, okay? We're creating an actual business here. We're not just creating one campaign, we're creating an actual business, something that you can build and something that maybe even one day you could sell. Because you can't really just sell a campaign, but you can sell a business, you can sell a brand. And the reason why I preach this is because people trust brands / authority figures. And you want to position yourself as an authority figure in whatever niche you choose. You want to be seen as an expert because you want to establish credibility and you want people to trust you. And one common misconception that people have is that they can't become an authority figure because they aren't an expert on something or they don't know enough about something. Well, here's the truth. Becoming an authority figure doesn't require being an expert, just enough to get started. Now, trust me on this, because when I started with recording now, I wasn't an expert on home recording, but I knew enough that I could teach someone else. Like I could teach a friend how to do it, but I wasn't an expert by any means. You know, there were people who knew way more than me, but I was the one who was getting out there and just teaching people, and people were so thankful for that knowledge and that information, that it doesn't really matter if you actually have all these crazy credentials. You just need to have enough to help the next person who knows less than you. And it's simple as that. And as time goes on, you will become an expert. The more you teach, the more you learn, and the longer that you're in your specific niche or whatever, you're going to learn and you will become an expert over time. But to start, you don't need to be an expert to start. And that's a really big misconception that a lot of people have, and who feel guilty about positioning themselves as an expert. So anyways, moving on. Once you've come up with a brand, create a logo on Fiverr for $5 to $10. I'll have a link to the logo person that I use for every single logo that I've made for every single one of my websites, and it literally costs $5 or $10. And I'm telling you guys, having a professional logo adds to that brand image and builds credibility and trust. So again, we're all about building credibility. We're all about establishing trust with the consumer. You want the consumer to see you as a legit business, as a legit sort of like corporation or brand. So having a logo is super crucial, and it doesn't cost much at all. I mean, $5, come on, and you get a beautiful logo. Look at Recording Now. That logo was made on Fiverr from the same person, which I'll link you guys up with, for $5. No joke. So get a logo. It's the first step that you can do, and it's going to be very useful for future campaigns and for the rest of these steps. Now, moving on. Starting a YouTube channel. Okay guys, hear me out. YouTube is the #2 search engine in the world and much easier to rank than Google, which is the #1 search engine in the world. Now, what we're trying to do here is we're trying to rank for certain keywords and certain terms. Our goal is to get your videos ranked on the first page, just like if you had a blog article, getting it ranked on the first page of Google search results. The reason why you want to be on that first page is because these results receive organic traffic just from being a top result. So I could give you guys an example of one of my headphone reviews, Audio Technica ATH-M50X. I don't have them on my desk right now. Oh, they're right here. They got some skins on them, so they may not look familiar to some people, but these are Audio Technica ATH-M50X headphones. They're one of the most popular selling headphones today. And if you search up M50X on YouTube, my review actually pops up as one of the top results. And thus, my video has hundreds of thousands of views. Now, that is the goal that we're trying to achieve with our content that we create. And I think that you should start a YouTube channel because if we're talking about content, selling through video specifically converts much better than any other media in my experience. When you create video, and it doesn't have to be perfect, guys. It doesn't have to be a Hollywood production, and you don't have to have a $3,000 camera. When I started out, I will show you guys an example right here. When I started out doing reviews and comparisons and all that, I literally use PowerPoint like you're looking at right now. I use PowerPoint, I use images from Google, and I made a voiceover. And that was my video. And guess how many views that video has? Hundreds of thousands of views, approaching 500,000 views. That's crazy, and it's from a PowerPoint, guys. You just need to get started. There's so many ways to do this, and we have all the technology at our fingertips. I mean, you have smartphones, you have laptops. You guys can make this happen. So really, any video, it doesn't matter. It could be text, it could be PowerPoint, it could be a voiceover. You could hire someone on Fiverr to do it for you. But basically, create content and create videos, because it's easier to get ranked on YouTube, and video converts better than anything else in today's day and age. So optional, you can also create an Instagram and Facebook fan page / Facebook group in addition to the YouTube channel. But if you had to choose one, the YouTube channel 100%. It's the easiest way to sell. It's the easiest way to sell, and it acts as a website almost, because it pretty much replaces any need to create a website, because your content is like a blog post, and then your channel is like, you know, the home page. And it's just like, it's so easy, guys. Like, it's so easy to start a YouTube channel. It's completely free. You just sign up. It's so simple. So please do it. Trust me on this. It's a game changer for my business, for recordingnow.com, my affiliate marketing business. My affiliate marketing business would not be here if it wasn't for YouTube, and that's a fact. All right, moving on to 4. Now, this is an important step which you don't actually need to do if you do the YouTube thing 100%, but at the same time, I recommend this. I definitely recommend that every single legit affiliate marketing business create a simple WordPress website. This is optional at first, guys. So it's optional, as I mentioned, but it is necessary to get approved by the top affiliate networks. And I'll get into that next. But basically, when you create a website with a custom domain, this further adds to the whole brand idea and establishes even more credibility if you have a website matching your brand and your logo, and just having the whole sort of brand image. Again, WordPress is the way to go. It's very easy to learn. I happen to be a WordPress expert myself. I happen to teach people how to make a WordPress website, and I will link that below so you guys can get that sort of step-by-step tutorial. No coding experience is required at all, but it does help if you do have some prior HTML, CSS experience. But yeah, WordPress 100%. I've used everything from Wix, Squarespace, Weebly, all those other platforms, and WordPress is definitely my favorite. And currently the web runs on 26% of the web runs on WordPress today. That's how powerful this platform is. Big websites like TechCrunch.com, and I think the New Yorker, and all sorts of other websites run on WordPress, so it's legit. And it's definitely a platform which you can take from being just a small blogger to being like a legit company. Alright, so moving on. Here is an important lesson, guys. Every step that you do that other people aren't willing to do will put your business ahead of the competition, and people will buy from you. And business is competition at the end of the day. So basically, there's going to be people who are going to get to step 4 or step 3 and see, oh, I have to make a YouTube channel, I have to make a website, and they're going to say, no, I don't want to do that, I'm going to skip that step. And then they're just going to go on and try and get the path of least resistance. But for you guys, if you're willing to go that extra step, I promise you it makes all the difference. If you're willing to get that custom domain and make that website, that branded website with the branded logo and everything, you're one step further ahead than the guy who just starts a YouTube channel. And when you start a YouTube channel, you're one step further ahead than the guy who just creates an Instagram page or like a Facebook group. All right, every single step you do that other people don't do puts you one step ahead of them and puts you above the competition, and people are going to buy from you. They're not going to buy from Joe Schmo who doesn't even have a logo. they're gonna buy from you because you're a legit brand. You're a legit business now. And it's not that hard to get there if you just do these steps. So that's a really important lesson. I hope you guys take that to heart and you remember that throughout this course, is that everything that you do here and every extra effort that you put in is going to put you ahead, and it's going to make you that much more successful. I promise it. All right, moving on. Step 5. Now it's time to apply for the affiliate networks. So what is an affiliate network? Affiliate networks are basically these programs which you can join, and they have a whole entire list of advertisers and products which you can promote. But it's all found in one sort of like conglomerate. So when you join a network, you'll get access to hundreds, if not thousands, of different companies' products and services, and then it's a very sort of like easy interface for you to be able to search up products, to be able to, you know, look in different categories and then see how much they're paying out, and then just basically get the rundown on everything that you can promote. So my advice for anyone starting out is to start with Amazon Associates first, because it's the easiest to get into and has the largest product selection. So Amazon Associates is Amazon's affiliate program, and it allows you to get links and to promote basically any of the products that are sold on Amazon's website, along with bounties for joining their services like Audible, for joining Amazon Prime, I believe, and any other Amazon branded service. So basically start with Amazon Associates. I feel like you don't need a website to join Amazon Associates. I've heard of many people joining it by just linking their YouTube channel, but they're gonna ask you for a website. And this is why I tell you guys, make a website, because if you have a website to back up, you know, your business, then they're gonna take you seriously. You're gonna get approved. So with Amazon, the commissions are lower, but it makes up for it in volume. Again, all of the stuff on Amazon is available to promote, to sell. So the commission is not going to be as high. It ranges anywhere from 4% to 8%, sometimes 10% for certain categories, but I doubt that many people will be making 10% per sale. But basically you get between 4, 6, 8% of every single product that someone purchases within 24 hours of clicking your link, and not just the product which you linked, but every single product in their cart within 24 hours. So again, volume makes up for that lack of commission, but basically having that Amazon brand, it's something that people trust, and people will buy more easily from an Amazon link versus any other sort of like e-commerce store. So continuing upon affiliate networks, the top affiliate networks aside from Amazon include Max Bounty, Commission Junction, ClickBank, and ShareSale. There are some other affiliate networks out there. This isn't like a comprehensive list, but this is more than enough for anyone to get started. You only need to join 1 or 2 of these to really have access to every single industry and every single niche. So certain companies have their own affiliate program aside from these affiliate networks. So if you want to find out if a company has an affiliate program, you can usually just scroll to the bottom of the page, and in that footer, in all those links there's usually a section that says affiliates. Now that's for you. That is to introduce you to their affiliate program, and maybe you can apply to it from that page. But if you're ever curious about a company, whether they have an affiliate program, always scroll to the bottom, and then they'll have a thing for affiliates. And more companies today are starting to create and start their own affiliate programs, so it's more than likely that they do have something available for anyone who wants to promote as an official affiliate. So guys, with these top affiliate networks, aside from Amazon, I suggest that you do not apply to these networks without at least a basic website with custom domain. The reason I say this is because I've gotten a lot of people who they come to me saying, you know, I got rejected by Max Bounty twice, and they keep applying. And I asked them, I'm like, okay, so do you have a website? And they're like, yeah, I linked my YouTube channel. And I'm like, it doesn't work like that. For these affiliate networks, they want to see legit businesses promoting their products. Okay, and that's why, you know, I preach about creating a website, adding a branded logo, having like a specific niche. All these things add to that image of legitimacy and being an actual company. So these affiliate networks, they don't want just spammers or just like people who are just like tire kickers to be promoting their products. They want quality advertisers and companies to come together. They want quality affiliates to come together with these advertisers and promote these products in a non-spammy, sort of like sneaky way. So yeah, I'll get into this more in another video about how to get into the affiliate networks, but that's the basic gist of it. You want to look legit, and if you don't have a website, then chances are you're not going to get approved. Some people sneak by, I don't know how, but I would not try it unless you have a website, because if you don't get approved, you can't even start. And that's the worst thing. This is very crucial right here. If you apply and you don't get approved, you're gonna have to appeal that. You're gonna have to reapply. And if you don't get into the program, how are you gonna make any money with affiliate marketing if you don't have access to any of the advertisers or products? So very important lesson right there. Let's move on. The next step after you are part of an affiliate network, after you've established your YouTube channel or your website and your niche, now is the time to find and research products to sell. And I recommend that you look through Amazon Associates and or the affiliate networks to think of popular products which you can promote and review, because you want to make content around products that people are already searching for and buying. And you can research this by using keywordkeg.com, which is just a free service that I just found. But what I like to use is Google Keyword Planner, and this is within Google AdWords, which requires an AdWords account. It's free to sign up. So I think that everyone should create an AdWords account, and I'm going to get into AdWords for video in a future video in this course. But yeah, basically you can just look up for estimates for search volume for YouTube keywords. So there's other websites out there, so just look for one that lets you see estimates. And you want to research stuff that is already being sold and that's being looked up by thousands of people every single month. You don't want to promote a product which 10 people search for a month, because of those 10 people, how many are going to see your video, and then of those people, how many are going to buy yours? It's a numbers game at the end of the day, as with anything with marketing. So you want to look for stuff that people are searching for, that has high search volume, so that your video gets views and that you can get that traction, and that a percentage of those people will buy your product. So for example, if you look up Audio-Technica, or if you look up Audio-Technica ATH M50X, which is these headphones, thousands, tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of searches every single month. And that makes my life easier, because if people are already searching for this, I don't have to reach, I don't have to go out of my way to try and get views. People are going to come to me simply because there's so many people out there who are looking for this information. So you want to do stuff that is popular, and you want to do stuff that people are already searching for, because it will make your life and your job that much easier. Nothing's worse than creating content and then having no one view it, right? Nothing's worse than getting no views, no traction, no likes, no comments, or anything like that. You definitely want to kind of look for what's most popular out there, and just bank on that. Take advantage of that, capitalize. But do your research, do the keyword research, see what's being searched up already, and then pick things that are already, people are already looking for reviews, comparisons. People are already trying to buy that product in the first place. And you're just gonna get in front of them and be the middleman between them and their purchase. And then you make the commission. All right, moving on. Step 7, create content promoting those products. So I already touched upon this in that last step, but basically here's the different types of content which you can create that is known to convert very well and to sell products, and especially in affiliate marketing. So you can create a review video on YouTube. I'm big on review videos because, as you guys can see with the recordingnow.com, I reviewed multiple headphones. And reviews are a great way to get consumers to buy, because it allows you to demonstrate the product, and it allows them to see it, in action, and get a second opinion from you, who's supposed to be an expert. And if you have a brand, if you have that image, then people are even more willing to buy from you, especially if you make something like a review video, which is just converts very well from my experience, and it's just the way to go, and it's how people purchase things. Along with that, a comparison video is very similar to a review, but let's say you take multiple products, pit them against each other, do a little versus comparison, and this too is extremely effective for people who are in sort of the research/buying phase, because one way that people buy things is by comparing one thing to another thing. So a comparison is great because you can take two popular products, put them against each other, and basically, whichever product that you sort of like is the winner is going to look that much stronger when it's pitted against another popular product, and people are going to be even more likely to buy. So comparison videos are great. One of the most common affiliate content out there is creating top 10 videos or top 5 videos. There are websites even dedicated to top 10 of different industries, different niches. Top 10 headphones, top 10 security systems. I've seen that before. That's actually a really big affiliate market as well. But basically, they create these comparisons, these top 10s, and people are so much more willing to buy when they see the number one. When they see that something's number one versus X, Y, and Z, they're more likely to buy the first place winner because it just looks that much better in their eyes. Next, you can also do a review or comparison article on your website. So in addition to a video, you can also make a traditional article, like a blog article or a post. I think that you should do both. If you have the time, why not make both of them? Because chances are you can get ranked on YouTube. You can get ranked. If you get ranked on Google, that's even better. And I've been able to rank multiple articles on the first and second page of Google simply by transcribing my YouTube videos. You can even pay someone to transcribe your videos for you if you're too lazy, you don't want to write it out. You can basically make a video, have it transcribed, and then take that transcription, throw it on your website, boom, you got a blog article. So all of a sudden you got two things right there, and the chances of you being seen by the consumer increases by that much. So that's a really helpful tip right there, guys. I really think that you guys should just try and be everywhere possible if you can. It's free. For the most part. It doesn't cost you anything to post on your website. It doesn't cost you anything to make a video. So do as much as you can. Next, a tutorial video showing how to use the product, or if it's related to the product, such as making a smoothie, and then your product happens to be a blender, and you're like, you mentioned, hey, this is the best blender. I've used dozens of blenders. This is the best blender on the market. I love it so much. Link below, to purchase it. Tutorial videos are really great because if a product needs sort of instruction on how to use, then by showing people how to use it, then they're going to be more likely to buy from you, simply because, again, if you're teaching people how to do something, then you are establishing more credibility, more trust. You're looking like an expert if you can teach people how to do something, and then they're going to purchase that thing from you, whatever it may be. Lastly, Instagram, Facebook posts and videos. These, in my experience, have low conversion, and unless they're done really well, such as that world's spiciest noodles, get them here with that sort of BuzzFeed style video, and unless you have like a big following, it's not gonna really do anything if you post on Instagram to your 200 followers like, hey, buy this blender, link in bio. Like, it doesn't really work like that. It's that's very tricky. You have to have a huge following if you want to make something like that even work, but even then, chances of someone buying from that are not going to be very high, you know. And I could be wrong, but all these other things like the YouTube videos, these articles, they are effective and they're proven to be effective and they convert better than anything else. But you can always do the other stuff in addition, but don't make it your priority. Do not try and create an affiliate marketing business from an Instagram page unless you have hundreds of thousands of followers. Simple as that. Moving on. So step 8, run paid traffic to boost that content. So how do you make up for not having any following? The answer is paid traffic, guys. You can use YouTube AdWords for video. Views only cost a few cents each. This guarantees views to your video. And when you get more views, this results in higher ranking due to YouTube's algorithms. And ideally, what our goal is, once your video is on that first page, organic traffic will take over and you no longer have to spend money on ads. So I'm a big believer in paid traffic. I am paid traffic's #1 fan. It's basically gives you, who has no following, the ability to get in front of hundreds, if not thousands of people, because it forces them to literally watch your content. And if some people are wondering, like, you know what, like, you know, no one watches those ads, they're not effective. Wrong, 100% wrong. You know how I got started? I didn't have a following when I got started. When I started doing reviews, do you know how many people were doing reviews on headphones when I started? Hundreds, if not thousands of people were already doing what I was doing. But do you know what I started doing that they weren't willing to do? I started spending money on ads. And it wasn't even that much. It was like $5 a day. And I was getting hundreds of views and it kept growing. And then before you know it, I was on, you know, the first page of YouTube, and then at that point I started getting not just hundreds of views a day, sometimes thousands of views, and then you can turn off the ads, you don't have to spend any more money, and then once it transitions, you can just sit back, relax, and then have that first page ranking for months, if not years to come, as I've had with some videos. Really, this is the goal right here. This is a turbocharger for your campaigns, for your content, because if you just create content and you have no following, guess who's gonna see it? No one. No one's gonna see it, unless of course you choose a popular topic and your keyword sort of like optimization is on point and you promote that topic as best as you can through free social media. Then, you know, maybe your video may get out there, but if not, I'm sorry, but like no one's gonna find your video. You're gonna have to give it a little boost so that it can get in front of the consumer. But after a certain point, hopefully you won't have to, you know, spend on ads anymore, and you can bank on that organic traffic. So this is what a lot of bloggers do with Google. They create these articles where they rank up on the first page of Google, and then that is their only sort of hope or prayer. And we're trying to get on the first page of YouTube if possible, and by running ads, this honestly guarantees that your video is going to perform better than if you just, you know, release your video to no one and just run organically from the start. But I'll get into that in a future video as well, and I'll walk you guys through how to create the video ad, and, you know, how to make sure that it converts and it ranks up on YouTube. So continuing on that, you can also use Facebook ads to get traffic for your website. But it's best to have some sort of free offer or download that they receive upon email sign up or opt-in. This is called collecting leads and can be used to affiliate market in the future. So this is a longer selling process than YouTube, but can still be very profitable if done correctly. This right here is more of the traditional affiliate marketing method, where you collect email leads by giving them, like, you know, a free lead magnet, such as like an ebook, a guide, or even just updates, like subscribe to our newsletter or something like that. So when you get people to opt in and you collect leads, you can sell to them in the future when you have their email, by, you know, sending a email blast to your email list or having an autoresponder sequence when they sign up. So this means, like, if they sign up, put their email in, they get an email today, they get an email the next day, and then they get an email after that. And, you know, with these emails, I'll get into that in the next step. But basically, yeah, Facebook ads is not necessarily the same as YouTube AdWords for video, because for AdWords for video it's views, but Facebook ads you have a goal, and that goal is to get people to click and get on your website and then to sign up or whatever. It's a lot more steps. YouTube is just like, if they land on your video, they can buy it from the description right there, and it's super simple. There's no website, there's nothing, it's just straight. But with Facebook it's a little different. You do need to sort of like lead them down a path, but I'll get into that in the next video. Moving on, continuing upon that email for remarketing. So on your website, add an email opt-in form such as Sumo, which is my favorite. MailChimp is an email marketing service, or Lead Pages, which is a landing page creator and email opt-in software, so you can collect your customer emails. So again, Facebook ads can drive people to your website, and from there, hopefully they put their email in, and that's basically how that process works. Upon sign up, you can create an automated email sequence to send them a 5-day series, which will be a guide of some sort, all including affiliate links. So again, when they sign up for this email or email list, they get an email the first day, and maybe it's just like a hello, welcome. Throughout the next few days, I'll be sending you each step to this guide or whatever. And then the next day, you're like, okay, so step 1, you need to get this item, or you need to do this. But then you'll have an affiliate link there, and then you can have affiliate links throughout the other emails. So basically, this is very effective. I've seen people do these sort of like, it's an easy way to create like a free guide or something like that doesn't require creating like they're just emails. So you just create 5 emails. I mean, you don't have to make like a 100-page ebook or anything like that. It's a pretty simple way to go, but honestly, you should do as much as you can. So if you have a big enough list, you can also plug that into Facebook ads to create what is called a lookalike audience, which is a custom audience to acquire even more customers that are similar to the ones you already have on your list. So this is really awesome, because if you guys choose to go this route and you choose to you want to build up that huge email list on your website, then the thing is, if you have enough people on your list, let's say like 1,000 people, you can put that list into Facebook ads. It's going to scan their emails to see if they have a Facebook account, and if they have a Facebook account, it's going to pull their demographics and all their information, and Facebook ads has all the information about their users. It's going to pull all that information, and it's going to look for people who are similar demographic to your current email list. So it's pretty awesome, it's pretty ninja. I'll get into that in the next a future video to show you guys step by step how to do that. But for now, email marketing, it's a very, very, very good way to make money. Moving on, with your email list, you can send out a single email with a product launch or new video or content, and it should pretty much translate into easy sales, because if people sign up to your email list, they trust you. They are literally like, hey, I'm interested in your business, I'm interested in your brand, so please send me content, and I will consume that content, I will purchase your products. It's a great way to get people in the door, basically. So think about it like that. If they give you their email, it's like getting them into the door of your shop, and it's them saying, I'm open to you selling to me, I'm open to the products or the services which you have to promote. So some people even call their email list their ATM. They go to it when they want or need money, and it does work like that if you get it to a certain point, and if people do trust you, literally your email list is like an ATM, because you send out one email, ka-ching, like you make money. But one important note is to make sure you do not spam people. Try to provide useful emails and only explicitly sell something once in a while. Trust me, this will convert so much better than if you're to blast them with an email every single day saying buy this, buy that. People are going to catch on to that. People are savvy these days, and also emails are just getting so, and like email inboxes are getting so saturated with promotions and offers and sales that people are not so privy to buying every single thing that's sold to them. But if you're someone who just builds that trust first, you build that relationship, and then you sell them whether it's a soft sell or a hard sell, they're going to be more willing to work with you rather than someone who just spams them every single day with like, hey, buy all these products. People can see through that these days, okay? People can see right through it. It helps to be transparent, it helps to provide value first and then ask, you know, for money in return. But first you have to give to get. So very important lesson. Lastly, step 10, rinse and repeat. Once you have your affiliate marketing business established, repeat steps 6 through 9, which are, again, find and research products, create content about that product, run paid traffic towards that content, and then capture those emails and remarket to the same customers if possible. And last but not least, hopefully profit. This right here is the basic, This right here is the basic A to Z for any affiliate marketing business. This is how most of the biggest affiliate marketing businesses run. And if you can replicate that, even as a small one-person company, if you can replicate this process, you are going to be that much more successful and increase your chances of success so much more than Joe Schmo over here, who's too lazy to start a YouTube channel. He's too lazy to create a website. He's too cheap to run paid ads. If you're willing to do all these things that everyone else is not willing to do, then you're going to be ahead and you're going to make money and be successful. And honestly, the thing is, guys, it's competition at the end of the day, and you have to do every single step that you can to put yourself ahead, because there's going to be thousands of people. The 97% of other people are not going to want to do that. They're not going to have sort of the work ethic or the tenacity to pursue this 100%. But if you're looking at this as your opportunity to either make it out of your 9-to-5 job or drop out of school, if you're like me where I started, then you're gonna want to do everything in your power to do this. And this is stuff that I learned along my years of experience with affiliate marketing. I didn't start out knowing this stuff. I didn't just wake up one day and was like, okay, email remarketing, or let's do paid traffic, or video content. I didn't start out like that, not at all. And thankfully over time I was able to teach myself, I was able to learn, and I was able to acquire the knowledge necessary to create a successful affiliate marketing business when so many other ones fail. And that's basically what I want to leave you guys with. That's the end of this video. So again, think big. We're creating a real business with a brand here. We're not just doing a campaign. This isn't get rich quick, all right? We are trying to create something that has assets, something that one day you may be able to sell as a legit company. And once you start thinking like that, the competition just disappears, because no one's going to be willing to do all those things except for you, because you're an affiliate marketing champ if you're in this course. All right. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. On to the next one. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it up. Leave your comments and questions below. Message me if you have any questions about this, but I'm going to get into all sort of the more technical aspects of these steps in the next videos. All right, on to the next one.